A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ahsan Naqvi. Today our topic is Adhan, method of Salah, and importance of Masjid. And this is the extension of the same main topic of Salah, namaz or prayers. And this is video 4 that we are going to start, inshallah ta'ala. This is my request to all of you. Please subscribe this channel and watch this video fully, because this is in your benefit. Every video is the answer to many past paper questions and in the coming questions too. Please write a positive comment. Please improve my videos, correct me if I am wrong, and advise me how to improve myself. Thank you very much. This is the same my YouTube address, my blog address, and the topics. And today's topic, which I told you right now, is Adhan, method of Salah, and importance of Masjid, and this video number 4. Let's start it. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Start with Adhan. Adhan basically is an announcement. When the time of the prayer comes, it is announced formally that this is time to come to the mosque. Come to the mosque, O Muslims. So that is an announcement. The person, this is the qualification of Muazzin, the person who delivers the Adhan. He should be an adult. He should be a Muslim. He should be a male. He should have a clear voice, with preferably should be in wuzu. He should face Qibla. And it is better to stand up on some raised platform and give his Adhan or deliver his Adhan. Translation of Adhan is in that way it is important that it may come in the examination. I don't remember whether the question ever came in the examinations or not. However, it is important to keep the translation in mind. This is Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, Hayya al-Salah, Hayya al-Falah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. I'm not saying all the words the way it is done in the Adhan, but there is a translation. When the congregational prayer or Jamaat ki namaz is ready, it is also added one sentence, Qad qamatis Salah. The congregational prayer is ready, and that's it. There is no God but Allah. In Fajr Adhan, this is the translation of the same Allah is great, and the last phrase is there is no God but Allah. In Fajr Adhan, there is an addition of prayers are better than sleep. As-salatu khairun minan nawm. Namaz jo hai wo neend se behtar hai. Now I come to the method of prayers. Well, you see, the method of prayers, I've given you one rakat of prayer, but generally this question is not coming in the examination since last many years. I think the last question came in 2006 or 2007 or something. And since that time, I have not seen any question on one rakat of prayer or the method of prayer. Maybe, most probably, because of the reason that in different sects of Muslims, the method of namaz is a bit different. Not a major difference at all. Not a major difference at all. The basic namaz is the same. However, yes, there are slight differences which may create confusion in the minds of the examiners or in the minds of the students too. So we cannot fix one single completely followed one method. Slight differences are there. Anyway, I have given you this question. If ever it comes in the examination, you should not have any difficulty, but I have taken only the basic method, which is being followed by all the sects and all the Muslims. Give the method of one rakat of prayer that the question came. I could not even write down the year in which the question came, probably 2006 or something. Before the prayer, a Muslim makes the intention, niyah or niyat of that particular prayer. Generally, we say, and we are being taught in Pakistan, India, and in these places, नियत करता हूँ मैं नमाज इशा की, मुँह मेरा काबे शरीफ की तरफ 4 रकत फ़र्ज नमाज के, और उसके अलावा बहुत सी चीज़ें होती हैं. But in my opinion, in my very humble opinion, even if you think that you are going to pray the Isha namaz, and that is there in your mind, in your heart, I think it is absolutely correct. There is nothing wrong. However, both the methods are right. The first thing is, and you know namaz method very well because you pray it quite regularly. You go to the mosque, you know it very well. However, only for the English version, I write it in words. He raises hands almost up to ears, saying, God is Allahu Akbar, you say, and then start your prayer. He praises God, which is Sana. I wrote the spelling Sana because we pronounce it in this way in Urdu, Sana. However, generally it is the spelling is Thana. I did not write down Tha in order not to confuse some students what is Thana. It's not Thana, it's Sana. However, in English, when we write it down, we write Thana. It recites Surah Al-Fatiha, which is essential. Without Surah Al-Fatiha, probably there is no namaz because it is the hadith of the Prophet. If there is no Surah Fatiha, there is no namaz. And recites a part of the Quran, any part of the Quran, wherever you like, any surah, any ayat, wherever you like. You can generally, a small surah is being recited, or 3 or 4 or 5 ayat of any of larger surah are being recited. Then we go into ruku and we recite Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, and it is better to recite it 3 times or more than 3 times. He stands up straight and says, Sami Allahu liman hamida. Allah listens to the person who praises him. This is called Quma. He goes into prostration, which is sajda, and recites Subhana Rabbiyal Ala, again 3 times or more than 3 times. He sits for a while and again goes to prostration, the second sajda, and recites the same as was recited in the first prostration. And that starts the second rakah. He stands up again and repeats the procedure in the second rakat and completes his prayer in the recommended way. I did not give detail of at-tahiyyat and all these things. Salah at home and in the mosque, the difference between two of them, there is no difference as such. The first point which I mentioned is to perform Salah is important, either at home or mosque. Salah is very, very important, more important. However, the preference must be given to going to mosque rather than saying your Salah at home. However, there are a few points to mention. Number 1, for women it is not necessary to go to mosque. If they go, there is nothing wrong with that. However, if they don't go, according to hadith, it is better for them to stay at home and say their namaz at home rather than going to mosque. For men, it is preferable to perform salah at mosque. Hadith says, prayer in congregation, Jamaat ki namaz, is better than prayer of a man by himself, means at home, by 27 times. In some hadith, it comes 25 times. The purpose of the hadith is to emphasize going to the mosque and say and attend a congregational prayer. This is agreed upon. Agreed upon means muttafiq alayh. Muttafiq alayh or agreed upon are the hadiths which come both in Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. That makes a hadith very, very strong and correct one, the Sahih one. The recommended one, agreed upon, is a very strong hadith. Muttafiq alayh. Only obligatory prayer is important to perform in mosque. Sunnah and Nafil prayer should be performed at home. The Prophet ﷺ says, do not make your houses graveyards. It was the practice of the Prophet ﷺ that he would come to the first namaz, the obligatory prayer, to the mosque, but mostly, I think in almost 100% cases, he used to say his nafil and sunnat namaz at home, and he would, say his prayer, the first prayer, only in the mosque. Uh, and the Prophet also says, do not make your houses graveyards. Don't make your houses graveyards means that that pray in your houses and give blessings to your houses. When you pray, the blessings come, the angels come, and therefore the better way is to stay at home for the sunnat namaz and for nafil namaz. The importance of masjid or mosque is given in some points. They are very well known, and I will only read them. It is so important that the very first action the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ took when he reached Medina was the building of the mosque. You know the story very well of the building of Masjid Nabawi. Masjid Nabawi was a place of worship, number one. Number two, political activities, the decisions about the battles and the expeditions and about the political matters, and the social training and social problems were also solved by the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Masjid is a place of these three things, was a place of this. However, because of a changed situation nowadays, and because of the conflicts between the Muslims and respect of masjid, we avoid these political matters in the mosque, and we also avoid any social kind of a training or discussions in the mosque generally, only in order to avoid conflicts. In that way it is right. However, in the time of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, Masjid Nabawi was a place of all these activities, and it was a university for those luckiest one in the world who got training from Muhammad ﷺ. They got education of the Quran, they got education of the Sunnah, and they also got education of the related matters. In this matter, if I say it, I don't know whether I'm wrong or right. If I say that there is nothing wrong, that in the morning times after Fajr Namaz, what is wrong if we are going to gather children and give them normal worldly education? If we teach them biology, we teach them history, we teach them the other subjects that are being taught in school, what is wrong if we teach them in the mosques and we produce really good people from there? Science we need very badly, mathematics we need very badly, and mosques are the places. In the morning time there is nothing wrong, say between 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. This is my personal opinion. I don't know whether I'm right or wrong. Respect of mosque in a few points: no noise, no disturbance, no problems in the mosque, no use of mobile phones, no talking. This is to be kept, the mobile phones are to be kept silent when we are in the mosque. We have no right to disturb any worshipper, any namazi, no right at all. Mosque is a place of a complete peace. Making mosque dirty by any means, whatever it is not allowed, no question. If a bad smell is coming from our clothes or from our body, we should not come to the mosque at all, because it is a place of where angels come, and angels hate bad smells. And the good angels, particularly who are appointed for mosques and for people, they don't like bad smells. so we must avoid them. And for this reason, the Prophet ﷺ has stopped eating raw onion or garlic, or these kind of things are to be avoided. The Prophet has stopped us. When entering into mosque or leaving, recitation of dua should be recited, taught by the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. We should remember these small duas. Uh, these duas are to be remembered. So when we are going to enter into the mosque, the dua is there, and when we are leaving the mosque, the dua is there. So we should recite these duas for leaving and going to enter into the mosque. Reward or sawab increases according to the importance of the mosque. For example, prayer in the Masjid Haram or Kaaba or the Holy Kaaba is 100,000 times bigger than an ordinary mosque. So that depends. In the same way, it is 50,000 times bigger in Masjid Nabawi. This is the end of this video. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you. May Allah bless your families. Thank you very much, and please subscribe this channel. So nice of you.